again, this is Brenda from Mainly Hybrid Homesteading. Today I want to share with you one of my favorite biscuits, sweet potato biscuits. Maybe it's because I haven't had any grain products for a couple years, no bread, no tortillas, nothing. But these are delicious, and there's different variations that I'm going to want to try, but today I'm going to be sharing just the basic recipe with you. I got this recipe from Amy Myers. She's a doctor and she has her own website, and you know, she shares her health journey on there, but she also has some great recipes, and there's definitely more on her website that I want to try. So we are going to start with an actual sweet potato, and I had cooked this one a couple days ago and put it in the fridge. We're going to need about a cup of mashed sweet potato, which this one should be just around the right size. And if you've never microwaved a sweet potato before, I wash the potato and then I stab it like 3 or 4 times with a steak knife, and cook it on like 2 minutes on each side. And yeah, this should be just about right. So I have my measuring cup here, and this is a 1 cup. So I'm going to be mashing this. So yes, you're going to want to cook it a couple of minutes on each side, but you also want to check it after you're done doing that and squeeze. If the potato squeezes easily and feels soft, doesn't feel like it might still be hard in the middle, then you're good to go. If you're going to be using it that same night for this recipe, you'll want to let it cool down. These biscuits come out really moist, and you could add a little jam or butter, or however you want to flavor them afterwards, but they're delicious all by themselves. And then we are going to add some full fat coconut milk. And I get mine, it comes in a can, and I try to pick the one that has the least amount of ingredients, because a lot of them may put some preservatives in there. So we're going to whisk that together. This recipe is paleo friendly, and also it's AIP friendly. If you're following the autoimmune protocol and the paleo diet, everything is on there. So this is what it looks like now after the coconut milk. And now we're going to add our dry ingredients. We have half a cup of arrowroot powder, a 1/4 cup of coconut flour, a 1/4 cup of cassava flour, and a tablespoon of baking soda. Powder. And preferable to use the aluminum-free baking soda, which this one is not, but I hate to waste things, so I'm going to use this up, and then I'll be switching to the aluminum-free. And then 1 teaspoon of sea salt. And she does put on her recipe, if you want a sweeter biscuit to use less salt. Oh, and I almost forgot the shortening. We have a 1/3 cup of palm shortening, which is also a fat that you can use on the paleo diet. Much healthier for you. And it's not always this liquidy, but because of the temperature in here with the oven on, it's a liquid. So I usually shop around for my ingredients, especially my gluten-free ingredients. I did find a better deal on Walmart.com for the cassava flour. I got 5 pounds instead of 4 pounds on Amazon for the same price. I got this for $19.99, so I wanted to stock up my pantry on that in case those prices are probably going to be going up with everything else. And same thing with my other ingredients. I like to just grab a good deal when I see it. It's on sale. And this is the red palm oil that I'm using today, and I got this on Amazon as well. I'll put a link down below. It was cheaper to get two jars at one time. So we're going to mix this all up. And after I'm done with this recipe, I'm going to mix all my dry ingredients, like make a big batch of the dry ingredients, except for the baking powder. And I'm just going to store it in a big jar, canning jar. So when I do want to make this recipe, it'll be a lot quicker. I won't have to dig everything out, and it'll be all ready for me. And when I'm making sweet potatoes for dinner, I'll have to remember to make an extra one so I can have my biscuits. One of the variations that I want to try is using some canned pumpkin. I got this at the dollar store. They go quickly when they do get them in. This is just pure pumpkin. There's no spices in there or anything. But I think it would be a good substitution in this recipe. And then you could add your own spices, you know, some pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon or whatever you wanted to put in there to give it, and then it would be more like a cookie. All right, so we got our dough is made, and we are going to put this on a cookie sheet covered in parchment paper. So I usually put them about a tablespoon size or golf ball size balls. I think her recipe calls for a bigger portion. A 1/4 cup cookie scoop. So I think it comes out to about the same, but and then you're gonna bake it at 425 for 14 to 16 minutes. So this is a great option to feel like you're not being deprived, especially if you're new to Paleo or AIP and you're really missing, you know, some bread or, you know, bread products to add to your meals. Then this would be a good addition, and you know you're still following the diet. Another good option for these would be to put, you know, make like a breakfast sandwich with them. put some ham or sausage or any kind of meat actually that you wanted. All right, so these are ready to go in. So the oven's set at 425, and we're gonna put our timer on for let's say 15 minutes, and then we'll check them and give them a taste test. Hi guys, well, they're done. I wish you could smell how good it smells in here. While they were cooking, I did mix up a batch of all the 3 flours in here. And so I mixed a triple batch of the cassava flour, coconut flour, and the arrowroot flour. And it came out to 3 cups total. And so I'll just need 1 cup for each recipe. So this will be ready to go when I want to make these again, which should be in the near future. So they are a little small. I think I made them bigger the last time, and I think I actually like flattened the dough a little bit when I was placing them on there. But look at this, guys. It's just, I don't know if you can see the steam rising, but delicious. Very like buttery flavor. Could drizzle a little honey or maple syrup, or just have it with your dinner. Just you know, if you feel like you're missing out on having biscuits or any bread products at all, this is definitely a good option to add to your paleo or AIP diet. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I have more to come and more recipes to try, especially from Dr. Amy Meyer's website, which I'll leave a link down below to that, and also for the recipe, for this recipe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Have a great day.